Hello, family. This is Omar Calvillo, and welcome to the Wrong to Strong 2-minute devotional. Today, I'll be reading 1 Kings chapter 3, verse 7. Now, Lord my God, you have made your servant king in place of my father David, but I am only a little child and do not know how to carry out my duties. When Solomon prayed these words, he wasn't just asking for wisdom. He was revealing the kind of heart God can trust with influence. In just one verse, we see a posture of humility, dependence, and surrender that every believer called to lead desperately needs. First, now, Lord. Solomon begins where every prayer should begin, with who God is. He calls him Lord, Yahweh, the covenant-keeping God who has no rivals, no equals, and no competitors. Solomon anchors everything in God's identity first. Before we talk about our needs, our problems, or our calling, we must start with God's character. That keeps our hearts in the right place. 2. My God. Making it personal, Solomon moves from the Lord to my God. Not a distant deity, not just God of his father David, but my God, trusted, loved, and known. Psalm 63 verse 1 says, "You, God, are my God. Earnestly I seek you." A real walk with God is always personal. It's relationship, not a religion. 3. You have made. Acknowledging God's hand in your calling, Solomon recognizes that his entire life, his role, his opportunities, his assignment comes from God. He says, "You made me king. You placed me here. You opened this door." Christians get in trouble when they forget who put them where they are. Pride grows when we think we climbed the ladder on our own. Humility grows when we remember God placed us exactly where He wants us. 4th, your servant. Identity before authority. Before Solomon calls himself king, he calls himself your servant. That's not weakness, that's clarity. Leaders are not owners. We are not the boss. We are servants of the Most High God, entrusted with responsibility. God promotes servants, not self-promoters. 5. King in place of my father David. God elevates the humble. Solomon recognizes his role is not self-made. God raised him up, God chose him, God placed him in David's line. Whatever God has called you to, ministry, leadership, fatherhood, marriage, work, He is the one who opens the doors and gives the assignment. 6. But I am only a little child. Solomon wasn't literally a small child. He was expressing dependency. Lord, without you, I can't do this. Without you, I don't have